It's the guarantee. E&E. With the boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds like Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no break. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no day. Fuck around and end up going. You get in this place. You need the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game. Storm like rain. Mixtape. Faithfully, I've been up and smoked like my mixtape. Counting better shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough. You need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck, so real niggas look up. This bunch of bullshit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm popping out these dope bars till they sick of me. Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still throwing palms, it's all because of innocence. E&E, on that shit, independently. When I go out on the lamb, I take extremity. I can see right through transparency. Heard self-esteem low, insecurity. Now or never, like, what's the guarantee? What's the recipe? King Elvis Lesson 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live with that. Grits got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the scene, you can copy that. Leave your home state red like a pumpkin. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys eating it, you in trouble, kid. First 100 mil, double, let's go, let's go. Getting money, let's go, let's go. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough, get the dough. Get it paper, then you probably gotta go. With the bullshit, nigga, let's go, let's go. On the hustle, getting money, let it show, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough, get it paper, then you probably gotta go. With the bullshit, let's go. Low sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side bad jacks, I took more to measure. Shake the extras, that's this the start of these street rules. What I talk, for your blood flow with free. Most of the gang is kind. Between the lines, it's what's in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, firm, dirty mountain shit. Couple high shot, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The rules they gon' take over when my time stops. I get right to it. My nigga, we begging pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they my flow be retarded. Think I need hella help. My group came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pro. This is how the milk got up. You better yell out. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot. Then you know that the blue is clean. The look of dealing with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you were sleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pulled the jokers out the deck. You there ain't no laugh. CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan on me on my chick. Something about the VVS when it's running chicken. Should be flashing like the lights when you go. Hustle, getting money, let it show, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough, get the dough. Get paper, then we probably gotta go. With the bullshit, nigga, let's go. Hustle, getting money, let it show, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough, get the dough. Get paper, then we probably gotta go. Shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? Yeah. What up? You already know what it is, man. What it is, what it do, what it be, what happening. What's up with y'all, man? What y'all got going on for the night, man? Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page, man. You know, crazy times, man. We living in crazy times, man. I've been telling y'all, man. Hey, man, I've been telling y'all, man, the chickens is coming home to roost, Jack. You understand? Hey, Listen here, y'all, man. I done set up in that who's gal, man. I done been up in there, man. I done spent years of my life in that old who's gal, man. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish prison on anybody, man. But I will say, some people definitely deserve to be in there, though. Considering the heinous crimes they committed. OG, what happened, man? I done sat up there and been locked up with some people who have done some very evil things, man. Right? But hold on real quick.
Yeah. But give or take, even me. 2020 got me seeing so clear. It's your boy shit. Lost and blessed. You couldn't make it.
Rookie major.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All troops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come around. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit to fuck with. E&E throwing up shit.
Every stay ballin'. This my smart sport in. All looking for the fall in. Folks will fall in. And we go all in. When we listening to all in, but you all talking. We smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, launches. We stepping up office. Yeah, this that bullshit. Killing in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Those is a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing them kids is plan B. Yeah. Good is too hot with an antifreeze. Blowing on leash with plenty trees. Don't break the code, it's family. We pulling those legs like amputees. My photo's classic antique. Freaking the beat is a Japanese. Ever I took is a masterpiece. Your money talkers be Japanese. Fire and flamage with gasoline. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Study the game, now they testing me. Bitch, I'm the blow, man, that's incomplete. Feeling so bad, make a retreat. All these tips you can retweet. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Below $1 million, flipping it. Every day, no, I get sickening. Trying to flip bills a trillion. Turning these good girls to villains.
Lyrics is sick. What's your bullshit?
He ain't even taking we represent. Put it on
That's like a chemistry. We move in units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab.
We just perform an experiment.
Yeah.
Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we rock?
Right. Shout out to Glitch. Shout out to Sick, man. Hey. I'm going to do a pre-recorded on this when the show is over, right? But this weekend, you can best believe we're going to get to the bottom of this shit, pause, concerning this boy Sean, man. Listen. All I'm going to say is the chickens how come home to roost, man. It's kind of ironic that he was singing the hook on this song right here.
Yeah. Hello?
I'm gonna kill you, nigga. I'm gonna kill you, nigga. There's a lot of you niggas out there, man.
Yeah. Hello?
Rest in the essence, the big, man. Rest in the essence, the Black Rob. Rest in the essence, the Crab Mac. Heavy D. Wolf.
You weak, jealous motherfuckers. If you a jealous motherfucker, you just a weak motherfucker. See, when you're on top, motherfuckers just want to bring you down. Motherfuckers don't even know. I drink still, my mom making love and whiskey.
You feel me? He sang the hook on that song. It's ironic that he sang the hook on this song, or he was featured on this song. My fault, it's DMC on the hook, my bad. But it's crazy that P. Diddy has something to do with this song. They pray on my downfall, and this is what happened to him. I don't want nothing bad to happen to anybody. Anybody who's not guilty of any crimes should not be getting their name lambasted in the media. But if you are guilty, like how I'm pretty sure Sean's guilty, matter of fact, I know for a fact he's guilty, allegedly. And, you know, I wouldn't wish prison on anybody, but you know, when you playing the game like how that boy playing the game, I'm not, you know, I can't have no type of remorse or sympathy for you when you get caught up in the stuff you get caught up in, because look who you've been dealing with for all this time, right? So, you know, that's how we're gonna rock that like that, right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. But tonight, what we gonna talk about, right? Now I know a lot of y'all, maybe some of y'all have seen this movie, right? And listen, I don't know, y'all listen, I don't know what's going on with my computer, man. You hear me? But I log into my StreamYard on my computer and it doesn't have any of my scheduled shows on there for some reason. So it's on my phone, but it ain't on my computer. I don't know what that's all about. My computer has been doing some weird stuff lately, man. But we're gonna do the show on the computer tonight. I'm doing it off my phone tonight, just for the simple fact I don't know how that would have looked if I would have created another. I don't know. This, you know, we good though. I'm talking about all of them, man. All of them, OG. And this dude think we about to have some type of empathy for him or sympathy for him. Nah, I don't. And we're gonna get to it this weekend. Maybe on Sunday we're gonna get to this. Like I said, I'm gonna do a pre-recorded when we done with this stream, but I'm gonna wait till some more information come out with this specific situation as far as the feds going in his crib, and I'm gonna hit y'all with some backup information too. Hey man, when you do dirt, you get dirt, man. The chickens have come home to roost. What more can I say? Right? What more can I say, y'all? Right? In fact, let me do this real quick, y'all. We're gonna get straight to it, man. Right? How many of y'all seen the new Ghostbusters movie? Put a number 11 in the chat if you have seen the new Ghostbusters movie. Mm. Put a number 11 in the chat if you've seen the new Ghostbusters movie. Right? How many of y'all see the new Ghostbusters movie? All right. Y'all seen the new Ghostbusters movie? Hmm? In this movie, right? This is a pretty ill movie, man. Right? And I'm noticing a lot of movies that's coming out is dealing with this subject, man. Dealing with this topic. And the topic I'm talking about, now pay attention to what I'm about to say, y'all. This movie right here is the culmination of two different things that we have been seeing in movies for the past, I'm gonna say 10 to 15 years, right? And those two things are interdimensional interaction and engagement with entities from other dimensions. And the other aspect is dealing with an oncoming ice age. Hmm? If y'all pay attention to a lot of the movies that has come out in the past 15 years, lots of them deal with those two issues right there, specifically in the past 10 years, right? 12 years, you know? This movie is ill as hell, y'all. And if y'all haven't seen it, I suggest y'all go watch it. Right? It got Bill Murray in it, Darren Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson. The guy who played Eon, of course, died, but I think Paul Rudd is like his son or something like that. Right? And in this movie, they find a sphere which is used to house demons. It's a relic that traps demons inside of it with the special code that's on the outside of it with the letters, right? This demon is an ice demon from another dimension. And this ice demon uses dead souls from this dimension to engage and interact to this dimension. And not only that, this demon, see, this movie combines the two. Not only is he a entity, a demonic entity from another dimension, he is also possessing the ability to freeze things, to remove the heat. And when he was coming to New York, right? He was coming to New York to feed upon the energy in New York, right? Sucking all the life out of it, therefore causing it to freeze, bringing on an ice age. Y'all gotta pay attention to this stuff, man. You hear me? And this is why I be telling y'all to watch these movies, man. They putting all the agendas in the movies. You did. Now, when it comes to ice ages, tonight's show ain't so much about the Ghostbusters movie itself, right? Y'all can go watch that out and check that out for y'all's own self. Tonight's show is more about the themes of what this movie's be representing in movies like it. Interdimensional travel is a theme that's been in a lot of movies for a long time now, right? Specifically and especially with the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we all been watching for the past 15 years. 16 years. right? And with these, this is why I keep telling y'all to watch these movies, because these movies are being used to perceptually program, predictively program us. So we are perceptually prepared to interact and engage with the very types of imagery and actually things in our society that we're seeing in these movies, y'all. It's called preemptive programming, desensitization, right? And we all have seen these movies, right? We all done seen these movies. Y'all done seen the Ice Age movies. Y'all done seen these movies, man. Ice Age. I'll tell you how we've been preemptively programmed with this stuff. Ice Age, right? What they're not telling us, y'all, is that global temperatures are dropping. Uh, Global warming is a hoax. Not a hoax as in global warming doesn't happen, as in rising and falling of temperatures around the globe. No, I mean the agenda of global warming and the greenhouse effect. That is a hoax, right? And they hitting us with all of this fake science and imagery and ideology surrounding this. Remember, your boy Al Gore came up with the movie An Inconvenient Truth. Lies, lies on top of lies, right? And they're hitting us with this indoctrination of thinking that we somehow, or Earth's temperature is rising and rising and rising, and we having this fake thing called the greenhouse effect, right? See, what they're doing is they're really trying to keep our minds off of the fact that it's actually an ice age coming. Actually, global temperatures are dropping. That's what they're not telling us. That's what Al Gore's weak ass, fake ass hockey stick model definitely proves. The earth goes through changes. It is a living, breathing organism, so to speak. And it has temperatures, drops and rises, spikes, low, drops, spikes, drop spikes. There have been several ice ages. The last one was not that long ago, around 1,000 years ago. They used to have ice fairs on the River Thames in the United Kingdom. Not even 1,000 years ago, just a little under over 1,000 years ago. Do your research into this. They have what they call the grand solar minimum. Da-da-da-da-da. Inspector Gadget. Where you been at, girl? Yeah, the day after tomorrow. They used to talk climate cooling. Now it's just climate change. Exactly. At first it was global warming. Then they changed it to climate cooling. Now it's climate change. Now it went from climate change to now we have in every city in this planet. Listen, every city on this planet, down there, every city on this planet has what they call via UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability, climate action and resilient plans. Type in climate action and resilient plan, and then your city, and see what you come up with. Exactly. Exactly. This is what they're not telling us. The Ross ice shelf is getting bigger, larger. It is growing. Why you think they all going underground, y'all? You think these people don't know what's coming? But remember from the TV show, the hit TV show, right? Can't believe I'm forgetting the name that Game of Thrones. Remember Game of Thrones when you had the Ice King, Frost King, or whatever his dude's name was? He said, "Winter is coming." Huh? The Ice Demon in this movie Ghostbusters, the demon was an ice demon, a cold demon. Mm, 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 mm. There's levels to this stuff, man. Yeah, the climate action and resilient plans are real. The climate action and resilient plans are not protocols to be able to cope to be able to handle if you are experiencing certain type of weather events in your area. The climate action and resilient plans are actually lining up and basically categorizing the type of weather conditions that you will experience if you don't upgrade your city's infrastructure up in a fashion that is making it easy accessible to the smart grid. Y'all better understand what these climate action and resilient plans is all about, man. Right? Did y'all hear what I just said? I said the climate action and resilient plans are not designed to give us a list, right? A protocol on how to go about preventing our areas from experience what they call extreme weather events. That's not what that's not their purpose. Their purpose is to outline to us what specifically extreme weather events we will experience within our city if our city does not upgrade the infrastructure to be synced and linked to the smart grid fast enough. That's what the climate action and resilient plans are really all about. Every city has one. Every city has different extreme weather events that they will be experiencing if their cities don't upgrade their infrastructures up enough to be synced and linked to the smart grid. I've been telling y'all about this for I don't know how long. What's your city's climate action and resilient plan? Yeah, stuff I've been telling y'all about since I came on YouTube. Exactly. All the city officials see, we used to have a say so in local votes. That's where we still remain and held some type of say so. Now they all been paid off and bought out by the United Nations. All our local governments have been infiltrated. So we can't even trust our local politicians anymore. They're a part of the scheme, most of them. And every city keeps getting funding via the UN, the World International Money Fund, and the World Bank, right? Also through companies like UNESCO, UNICEF, and stuff like that. They get funding from a foreign body in order to use this money to implement UN Agenda 2030 in our cities. Basically, the smart grid. I live in Columbus, Ohio. We are the smartest city in America. Now pay attention to the weather you've been experiencing in your city, your area, that is totally, completely out of norm. I know for my area in Columbus, Ohio, our climate action and resilient plan tells us that the extreme weather events that we will be experiencing in our area is extreme wind events, extreme heating events, and extreme flooding events. All of which we have been experiencing in my city since I've been home. And my city has become the smartest city in America as a result. Y'all better understand what the climate action and resilient plans is really all about. Dan Patrick, what happened, man? My brother Dan Patrick in the building. All of our city officials, city commissioners, everybody that's a part, they're all involved with this. Wittingly or unwittingly, they are. I suggest that y'all find out what your city's climate action and resilient plan is so you can be aware of what type of weather events y'all going to be experiencing when your city don't upgrade fast enough. And I'm not going to get into everything else. Right. So in the movie Ghostbusters, right? Yeah, man. It's a fact. XL Pro, what's happening? Right? Y'all know what it is, man. You feel me? Let me check something out real quick. Smash that like button, y'all. Yeah, man. And whether you want to accept it or not, everything that's going on with Sean is connected with everything that we're going to be talking about. Oh, I'm trying to plug my charger into my phone real quick. Hold on real quick. Yeah, I should do it. Oh, let's try this thing. Oh, damn it. That's going to have to work right there. You feel me? Every city in this country has a climate action and resilient plan, right? I suggest you look in to see what your city's is. I strongly suggest y'all find that out, all right? Now, when we're talking about this movie, Ghostbusters, right? Y'all ever watch Game of Thrones? Huh? All right. Y'all remember this dude? That's the Frost King. Right? Hold on, I'm about to get it for y'all real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all real quick. I'm gonna get a clear picture of this joint for y'all. All right. I really ain't got too many. For real. I'm trying to see if they got a good picture of it, but they don't. Like a clear one. But here, I'm going to show y'all a picture of. This is a decent one, I guess. This is a picture of the demon right here in the new Ghostbusters movie. All right, that's the ice demon. You feel me? I'm just showing y'all that just to show the connection, the correlation of the imagery that they showing in television. Right. That's the only reason why I'm doing that, y'all. Just showing y'all that. All right. Ain't none of y'all seen this movie? Y'all ain't seen y'all ain't watch the new Ghostbusters movie? Shit, they're not building these underground bunkers for nothing. That's what I just said, Dan Patrick. My man Dan Patrick said they're not building these underground bunkers for nothing. Something big is coming and it's going to be insane, my guy. I just hope I packed enough Lunchables for you. Boy, you ain't going, and you gonna have to pack a couple truckloads of them Lunchables, man. 'Cause now listen to what I'm saying, y'all, man. All right, I'm not saying that beyond a reasonable. I can say that though, because if you look at the Earth's heating and cooling cycles, which they have tracked from thousands of years ago, you're going to see that there is every couple few thousand years the temperatures drop and rise, right? And this planet has been through many ice ages. Recent ones were less than 1,000 years ago. So, like I said, they used to have ice fairs on the River Thames in the United Kingdom where the entire river would freeze over in the wintertime. In France, too, the Seine. So, you know what I mean? You know, don't be surprised, right? But look at the imagery that they've been hitting us with, though. Right? All this imagery of ice ages, all this imagery of interdimensional travel and interaction and engaging with entities from other dimensions, universes, realities. You know? Ain't none of y'all see the new Ghostbusters movie? I watched it twice. I ain't gonna perk, man. It's an ill ass movie, man. I gotta say that.
Sugar push the bed off, wipe the sweat off, because if it's going
Well, I ain't mean to play that, man. You know, y'all be tripping about that type of stuff. We ain't gonna play that. I don't know if I want to play no bad boy. You know, man, Diddy, man, he making it real. You know what I'm talking about? Diddy making it crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit crazy as hell, y'all, man. Yeah, y'all need to go check that new Ghostbusters movie out, man. For real, man. That movie is ill, man. You hear me? Check out your city's climate action and resilient plans, man. See what type of weather events they got in store for y'all if your city don't upgrade fast enough, right? Look at cities like Flint. And similar cities, probably in the states where a lot of us are from. You know, just sitting up there, just man. Mm-mm-mm. You hear me? Crazy as hell, y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, when we talking about interdimensional travel, man, right? And gateways and gatekeepers, right? Y'all gotta understand what we talk. I've been meaning to. I had been wanting to do a show a minute ago. I just never got around to doing it. Talking to y'all about portals. Uh, no, I think I'm gonna have to do it now, right? Um, yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about. When you watch this Ghostbuster movies, it's like I say, y'all, it's like a running thing. You know what I'm saying? Some relic or some, you know, fancy stone or object or something like that is housing something of immense power or has some immense power to it, right? And it can gains access to something powerful inside of it, or you know, whatever, man. And that's how this movie is right here, right? Now, like I said, not only with interdimensional interaction and travel with other entities, you also have the element of the ice age added to it. I just thought that was very interesting, you know, and I thought it was very interesting and very, let's say let's say peculiar, right? You know, and it's always in New York. Let me come up for that. All of these movies about everything freezing are in New York. The Day After Tomorrow, New York. This movie, New York, right? 2012, New York froze over. What are they telling us about New York? And when I say 2012, I mean the movie 2012, New York froze over. The movie The Day After Tomorrow, New York froze over. This movie, Ghostbusters, the New York froze over. Man, what they telling us about New York, man? Huh? What y'all think? Put y'all's thoughts in the comment section, man. It is. That's why I never was fond of New York. I never really understood, or not gonna say I understood, but I never really just went along with how New York is just hyped up to be. I always felt weird about New York, even when I was a kid, and when I finally started going there frequently when I was a young man because I was doing stuff in the streets. You know, I'm talking about. I found out that there was a place that was, you know, what I'm saying, as big as I was told it is, but it's not somewhere where I would imagine I would want to live. Like New York would always be like some place where I would want to go visit, and that's if I wanted to go visit. All right, ain't really too much special about New York to me, man. Not in the sense of like how we being made to believe it is. It's special in other ways, right? But we've been getting hit with this interdimensional travel imagery as well, right? all the Marvel movies, Endgame, you know what I mean? Infinity Wars, uh, Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, Ant-Man, huh? Ant-Man and the Wasp. You hear me? Um, yeah, the Quantum Manium. Everything y'all hear me talk about, they be telling us through these movies, man. You feel me? And I just want to do this tonight's show just to have a discussion about, you know what I'm saying, how, like I say, they're putting all of this imagery through the movies, right? And like I said, it's a big desensitizing. It's a big, uh, you know, preemptive programming agenda going on. It's we're definitely being perceptually prepared for lots of things, right? And the main thing that I have come to surmise off of all of this stuff, the main thing that I've come to realize with the whole end game of this is to sync and link us to the smart grid and have us all interacting digitally, holographically with each other via the metaverse, where we could sit at our homes or assigned homes, where we'll have assigned employment. We'll have a universal global income, which is what we're going to be talking about Wednesday. I told y'all it's coming. If Elon Musk is talking about it, it's so. I told y'all what I told you. I'm about to get on a global income. Elon Musk is already talking about it. That's what we're going to be talking about on Wednesday's show. Right? What y'all know about that? Y'all hear about that? Yep. Universal basic income. I told y'all it was coming. I know a lot of people be hearing me talking like they're embarrassed. No, universal basic income. That's what we're going to be discussing on Wednesday. I told y'all why I don't trust Elon Musk. Don't trust that dude at all. Something ain't right about him. I know exactly what's right about him. My girl Shalom girl know what's wrong with him too. Ain't right about it. Right? So we got all this imagery of interdimensional travel. What are we being prepared for? Who are we being prepared for? Right? So, what's the solution? Right? Not universal income, basic universal income. Elon Musk just was talking about this stuff on TV, man. Universal basic income. How long have I been telling y'all that we about to get put on global minimum wage? We're about to become global citizens. The mega structures are on the way. The mega cities, mega regions are on the way. Human settlement zones are on the way. Assigned housing, assigned employment on the way. See, you got to have a certain mind to be able to see this stuff, man. You hear me? All this stuff going on with the movies, the imagery, desensitizing us, preemptively programming us, all of this stuff going on in our society, in the world, all the flimflammery we being distracted with while all this stuff is going on. being consumed by utter fuckery. I'll admit, I play into the fuckery every now and again. I'm not going to lie. But for the most part, I'm here doing what I'm doing right now, and that's breaking down this shit, right? Now, when it comes to this movie, man, this movie is merging two of the major agendas that's being pushed. Now, when I say these agendas, I'm not saying, well, with the ice age, I mean, I'm just saying, man, the Earth goes through what they call yuga cycles, or what is known as yuga cycles. The Earth also goes through heating and cooling periods. Extreme. How you think all the deserts got here? Right? Now, y'all remember, man, we talk about the world now. We're not talking about the Earth. My bad. Not the Earth, but the world goes through this stuff. Let me correct myself. Pardon self. The world goes through yuga cycles. It has heating and cooling periods. Extreme on both ends. So, why do y'all think all of these people are going underground? Now, notice that when they go underground, they're only going underground in certain areas. Might be some geographical upheavals. But y'all got to remember, man, the one thing y'all got to remember about all of this is that this reality is not real. And I know when I say that, people, whatever, man, right? But I want y'all to understand what I'm saying when I say that. Maybe I'll break that down one of these days. I'm pretty sure I have, I'm pretty sure I have before on occasion. But, we like to get thorough. We like to be thorough over here, man. You feel me? Right? Why are we being hit with all of this imagery? Listen to this guy.
That thought would be that the Big Bang is just one of many events that happen in the multiverse.
Not only that, it could be that other Big Bang events might have slightly different laws of physics in it. So you want to watch out for that if you cross over from one universe to the other. And the charge on the electron is slightly different. You could all your atoms could just scatter or compress into a pile of goo. Yeah, so take something to test first.
That thought would be that the Big Bang.
Right? That was Neil deGrasse Tyson, your homeboy. Right? Neil deGrasse Tyson. We'll do a show on him one of these days too. And let y'all know what family he is related to. Right? Interdimensional travel. Right?
Natural stargates that were used by advanced civilizations to travel to other planets, where they didn't have to use aircraft or spacecraft. They could literally plug in the Stargate code because every planet has a planetary Stargate code, just like every solar system, just like every constellation, and just like every universe and galaxy. So Stargates are interdimensional doorways that allow civilizations to go from planet to planet, from system to system, from constellation to constellation, from universe to universe. And in some cases, the most advanced of civilizations that harness galactic power that exists at the hub of the galaxy, from galaxy to galaxy and universe to universe. All right?
Right. Y'all know it's more than one world, right? Do y'all know? Put a number 11 in the chat if y'all know that. Put a number 11 in the chat if you know that there is more than one world. There's more than one reality. There's more than one dimension. Put a number 11 in the chat if you know that. I love talking about this, man, because they've been putting this in front of our face since we've been here, and we don't even realize it. And when I say putting in front of our face, I mean we've been exposed to the nature of this reality since we've came into it. But we've also been desensitized to it in the same process. So it's kind of like Neo in the Matrix. Have you ever had a dream that was so real that you didn't want to wake up from it? Well, what if you could not wake up from it? How would you then tell the real world from the dream world? Right? And when it comes to interdimensional travel, y'all, I want y'all to know that interdimensional travel has been around for a very long time. The Most High himself created it. That's the Most High God, Yeshua HaMashiach, might I add. Plenty of times in scripture, there are instances of interdimensional travel. Anytime in the scriptures when it mentions someone being brought up in the spirit, what you think that is? There's more than one world, y'all. There's more than one reality. There's more than one galaxy, universe, multiverse, omniverse. Now, the question is, who created that? Who created the multiverse? Right? It's a lot of guys they put in front of us nowadays. Guys like this Billy Carson dude. Guys like what's the one brother's name, man? I can't think of dude's name. But he's one of the major. Neil deGrasse Tyson's one of them as well. My one Asian dude is another one. They put these dudes in front of us, man, and try to have these dudes explain to us the nature of reality as if they understand it from a perspective that we don't. And CERN already sit up there and said, and listen, Elon, but listen, y'all, and I gotta come up for this. Shout out to Shalom Girl, right? Shout out to Shalom Girl. Every time we hear about stuff like this dude is involved with it, man. And this is why I say I don't trust this dude, man. Elon Musk is involved with everything involving interdimensional travel, using all electric power. He's involved with everything to do with human brains connecting to computers, human brain computer interfacing. He's all with all of this stuff. Autonomous robots ran by unintelligent artificial intelligence. He is in all of this. Now he's going 2 months ago, he was on some platform discussing interdimensional travel. And of course, they're discussing this with Elon Musk, who, like I've always said, is the real life Tony Stark. He's the real life Tony Stark, man. And I really think he thinks he's Tony Stark too. Right? Now notice what they said, what Neil deGrasse Tyson said when it comes to interdimensional travel. Right? When it comes to interdimensional travel, you might not necessarily be the same you all the way, if that makes sense. The rules of this reality don't apply to others' realities. Now think about that. The rules of this reality, or the laws of this reality, or the laws of physics don't apply in other realities. Now ask me, how do I know that? All right. Let me tell y'all something, man. Lots of people have had lots of experiences. Lots of people have had very similar experiences. So much so that this stuff has been quantified and studied. All right. And I'm saying that to say that this reality ain't what we think it is, or should I say, what we have been led to believe it is. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right. Just leave it at that. Let's go.
There's something going on at the neighbor's house. Yeah.
All right. Interdimensional travel. They got this whole thing going on the internet, especially on YouTube. You look at videos of people who they say people are time travelers from different eras and stuff like that. Time as we perceive it is an illusion, y'all. So the concept that somebody could travel back in time, in the sense that we've been led to believe what time travel is kind of silly, right? Because what they're not telling us is that the past, future, and present is all happening in the same now. Yeah. You gotta understand this stuff, man. I can sit up here and break this stuff down, like I said, until I'm blue in the face, man. You know. What y'all know about interdimensional travel? How y'all feel about interdimensional travel? All right. They be having these dudes come from out of nowhere, man.
There'd be no time travel because so far, no one from the future has ever shown up and said hi.
What that requires is that there's no time travel to the past because the future person would then be coming to the past. We can travel into the future, however. Our understanding of that has been around since 1905, and it's Einstein's special theory of relativity. If I send you on a spaceship at speeds nearing the speed of light, and we watch you, we will see that your clock ticks more slowly than our own. And then you come back. It's the famous twin study. You send out your twin, they can come back. You aged 20 years, your twin would have aged only 10, depending on the exact speed. And so in that way, your twin went into the future. Now, you're right about the past. We don't know yet how to go into the past. There's some peculiar solutions of Einstein's equations that allow past travel, but then you can't interact with your life. You're in sort of another place. Because imagine if you could interact with your own life, prevent your parents from meeting. Then you would never conceive. Then you could have never been sent back in time to prevent your parents from meeting. There can be no.
See, that's thinking about it too complex, y'all. And that's what guys like Neil deGrasse Tyson, guys like the one Asian guy, I can't think of his name, man. Can't think of the Asian brother's name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all who know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name right now. Right? But that's what these guys are put in front of us. They're put in front of us to make us be more susceptible believing in this BS that Neil deGrasse Tyson be talking about. Right? Time as we perceive it is an illusion. Time is what happens as a result, right? As a result of LSD's contact with the earth, therefore turning it into the world we see today in its many different versions. A lot of y'all just not ready for this, man. Y'all just not. Right? So when we're talking about the multiverse, man, you have to really understand what we talking about, man. You dig? Let's go.
You know that time travel is real. And I don't mean theoretically, it is literally real. Einstein's theory of special relativity shows us that time is kind of an illusion. And you can make time run slower for you by traveling near the speed of light. Now, here's the unsettling part. Those same equations unveiled by Einstein have solutions that do literally allow for time travel into the past. They are complicated and involve things like spinning universes, black holes, and wormholes. But the takeaway is, in theory, you could travel into the past. This, of course, comes with its own set of paradoxes, but if there is one thing I want you to remember, time travel is real. Did you know that time travel is
Time travel is real in what context, though? If I sit here right now and think about a time past when I had a past experience, I essentially can remember where I was at. I can remember the smell, the taste, the music, everything, where I was eating, the sounds, everything, who I was with. Am I not therefore traveling back in time? Right? And when we're talking about physically, y'all, like I say, man, y'all got to understand, man. In our reality, physical is not so physical. And that's what I think really is captured in this movie, Ghostbusters, right? And I think they're trying to hit us off with a little bit of LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda, right? With the little girl basically falling in love with the guy. Man, I don't even want to tell y'all the movie, man. Go watch it, man. Y'all be the judge of what y'all think y'all saw. Don't let me sway y'all's opinion. Y'all go watch the movie and you tell me what it was. Right? Yeah. Or even outside of that, OG. Go see the movie that his dad played in, Out of Time. Well, my fault, not Out of Time, but The movie with him and Paula Patton. Yeah, Deja Vu. And that came out in 2006. Damn. Or you can go watch Denzel and Paula Patton in Deja Vu. You know? Interdimensional travel, y'all. Um, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? It basically is. Deja Vu, Tenet is basically like the futuristic sequel to what technology was developed in Deja Vu that was first being used. And Tenet is kind of like how that department switched up over time and that technology developed and got more advanced and how they was using it then. Oddly enough, it was Denzel's son playing the character. Pay attention to the movies that Denzel's son plays in. Just notice the themes of the movies Denzel's son be playing in. You know? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Smash that like button. Right? Now, interdimensional travel. How many of y'all believe in interdimensional travel? Put a number 11 in the chat if you believe in interdimensional travel. You know? Now, I know for a fact that interdimensional travel is very real. Very a very real thing. Right? I also know that there are portals all over the world. Right? Uh One of the main portals. Now, guess what city in America? One of the main portals is at. I'm asking y'all that now. Guess what city in America is one of the main portals of entry for entities interdimensionally attempting to travel? Now, notice this, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention to any movie that we have seen ever. I ain't gonna say ever. Pay attention to all the movies that go back to, like, let's say, the 1980s. Think about all the movies from the 80s up until now. All the movies that have something to do with interdimensional travel, in order for people to travel, there has to be some exchange of some type of energy or some type of process or some type of thing that has to happen in order for to be able to interdimensionally travel. We can take it all the way back to my boy Dolph Lundgren when he played He-Man in Masters of the Universe. We could take it all the way back to all time. We could take it back to Narnia and the Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe. Right? Understand what I'm saying to y'all, man. There are literally portals all over the world. Why y'all think in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and in the Marvel comic books, they have the multiverse? Different versions of Earth, different heroes, different functions. I'm saying, man, the laws of physics of our reality might not necessarily apply to another one. And that's what old Neil deGrasse Tyson basically just was saying. Just because certain laws of physics apply here in our reality don't mean it's going to be the same way in another one. Meaning, just because you have certain abilities, right, in this reality, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have them in another reality. When I'm talking about as far as the environment, right? Right. Now, notice, y'all, that all of these entities, right? Let's take entities like Thanos, for example. They could just come to our reality whenever they want to. Look at everything Thanos had to do just in order to be able to come through. Right? I say that to say that there's levels to this. And you know, just like we gotta have certain authority, demons gotta have certain authority. You dig? Man, I've been seeing that movie on my Fire Stick, man. I'm about to go check that out, man. I'm gonna watch that when I get done with this show, man. I've been hearing about that movie too. Right? So yeah, y'all, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna drag this one out too long, man, because I'm on my phone for one. I'm about to schedule the rest of the shows on my computer. We're gonna be on the computer tomorrow. We might be in E&E Studios tomorrow. Matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna be in E&E Studios tomorrow. More than likely. Me and L gonna get y'all a show tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk about the narratives being played in sports sports world, football, basketball, all other sports in there. You know, I mean, we're gonna basically focus tomorrow on all the different stories going on in the sports world right now, all the different narratives that are being played surrounding these certain sports and these players and the stigmas and everything that goes in with them. You know, basketball, football, other sports, you know, MMA, boxing, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get to all of it, man. We're going to have a discussion tomorrow and we're going to get straight to it, man. You know what I mean? What I will do is I'll drop the link if anybody want to come up real quick, say something. You know, you're more than welcome to. You dig? We're gonna keep things going for another till about another 10 minutes, man, 15 minutes, something like that. You know what I'm saying? No need to really draw this one out, pause long. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all do y'all's due diligence, man. Right? I just wanted to use this movie as a focal point. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. Right? This is what I'm gonna do right here, since we're right here, right? To bring it on a scientific level, and in the movie Thor Ragnarok, how many of y'all have seen Thor Ragnarok? Put a number 11 in the chat if you have seen the movie Thor Ragnarok. All right. Put a number 11 in the chat if you have seen the movie Thor Ragnarok. Right? I'm asking for a reason now. You know? How many of y'all have seen the movie Thor Ragnarok? Right? And I'm just going to show y'all how they know for a fact that portals exist and they know all about interdimensional travel. Right? They've been knowing about this stuff forever. They're just keeping it from us. Right? We've been made to think that none of this stuff is real, man. We'll call it conspiracy theories. All time. I ain't gonna get into that, man. Right? I ain't gonna get into that. But just to right, just to let y'all know that it's real, because it wasn't even Einstein by himself, but it was his homeboy Rosen, who discovered, not come up with the theory, but they discovered, right? Or basically they just let us know about the formula, the math you need to understand and know in order to travel to different realities, right? Not only to different parts of the galaxy or universe, but to different dimensions and realities as well. Right? That's what the whole thing about the Bifrost was in the Marvel Universe as well. What you think the Bifrost is? That is a means of interdimensional travel. Putting all this stuff right in our face, man. Right in our face. Nathan Rosen.
1935, Einstein was working with his student Nathan Rosen on ways to convert his theory of gravity, called the theory of general relativity, into a theory of everything. One problem was that the theory predicted infinities at the center of black holes. These infinities arose when the total mass of a dead star collapsed down into a spot of zero size, what are called singularities. Rosen and Einstein played around with other possible solutions, including using
singularities. UN Agenda 2030 for global man. Your boy Ray Kurzweil over there at Google, he talks about the singularity. Let's go.
Creative mathematics to replace two singularities with a tube that connected them. These tubes are called Einstein-Rosen bridges, or more commonly, wormholes. In principle, it would be possible to have an object enter one wormhole and exit the other, even though the ends of the wormholes are separated by large distances. This work is called ER theory. While there are many practical problems involved with making wormholes, an especially important one is that they are unstable unless stabilized by large amounts of negative energy. In 1935,
in the movie Thor Ragnarok, there's a scene in the movie where they're escaping the planet Sakaar, right? Ran by the forget his name, but Jeff Goldblum's character, right? And in order for them to leave from Sakaar, they have to go through a portal wormhole, right? They had to go through a portal called the Devil's Anus, right? And when Bruce Banner, who was in his human form, woke up, he looked out the window and he saw the Devil's Anus because it was the biggest portal on Sakaar, right? And the first thing that he said when he saw it was, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to let me type it in.
Look, I've spent years in a haze trying to forget my past. It can't seem like the best place to drink and forget and to die one day.
well, I was thinking that you drink too much and it probably was going to kill you.
I don't plan to stop drinking.
Oh.
But I don't want to forget. I can't turn away anymore. So, if I'm going to die, well, it may as well be driving my sword through the heart of that murderous head.
Good. Yeah.
So I'm saying that I want to be on a team. Has it got a name?
Yeah, it's called the Revenges.
Revenges?
It's not the Revenges.
Getting revenge. You're getting revenge, and what do you want revenge?
I'm undecided.
Okay.
Also, I've got a peace offering.
Surprise!
Is that a dragon thing?
It is.
My God. It's the same sword of the dark.
So, Sakaar and Asgard are about as far apart as any two known systems. Our best bet's the warp holders because we're going to die. So, drinks.
Do I know you? I feel like I know you.
I know you too.
In bridge.
We need another ship.
We're going through the big one.
A Devil's Anus.
Hey? Right, who's in?
For the record, I didn't know it was called that when I picked it.
That looks like a collapsing neutron star inside of an Einstein-Rosen bridge.
We need another.
See? Y'all remember that scene where he said it's like a collapsing neutron star in the Einstein-Rosen bridge? A wormhole. Right? They're pretty prevalent in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and in the Marvel comics. So, do your research into that type of stuff, man. Tomorrow night, man, we're going to get straight to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to talk about these narratives, man, in the sports world, man. One of the major ones we're going to get to, is our boy Jamal Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show that brother some love tomorrow, you know what I'm talking about? Give him the respect he deserves. You know? You did smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know, appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with us, man. We appreciate that. You did. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate that a whole bunch. Make sure y'all tune in with us tomorrow, man. We're going to be getting to it. Any Sports. We're going to be in Any Studios. You did. And it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Appreciate all the support, you know, all the emails y'all be sending me, man. I appreciate all that stuff, man. We grinding and we growing slowly but surely. You did. Let's go.
Yo, if I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. Drillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tunnel, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. Drillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tunnel, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. On a nigga from the mud, came from different types of pressure. Thank the real blesser. Watch how I adjust it. Use 40 flaws, can't get pulled from my liquor. Hit the source for your pause, going minimize the loss. Trying to hit and make more rain than leaves in the floors. Far from a tourist, need to get my core rate. My brothers is artists, one hit, we all live. God gave me the sight to hit my target. It's like rewind, getting blurry, cause I switched my mindset. Me and me, less the time to make trips a right state. Guess you could say that we eating pancakes. That's a sweet flip when you let your man bake. I seen a preacher man turn victim to only fans in the strip club. Gotta hold this together, so I'ma stay picked up. It's filthy in these streets, so drunk bone, keep the 40 grip. Don't make me kick a bitch out my house on my 40 shit. If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. Drillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tunnel, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. Drillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tunnel, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.
Aim high while lame niggas remain low. I'm from an era of purple haze and fire drum. Real stories, if I spit it, it's true for show. I'm trying to get me a beat. I need a few of those so I can lay up gas to start my day up. Shit, I'm spitting bullets the same size as A-cups. Alarm clock to these niggas, they better wake up. I'm giving the game a shake up. Trying to triple my pay up. It's 2023. These verses, get your cake up. I really got a diamond effect. Bitch, I'm Jacob. Betty Crocker couldn't bake the shit, I could get fat. I'm talking bars, niggas probably think I'm cooking crack. Rock cheese, fettuccine, give me all of that. Glitch nigga and this shit been among me rap. E&E, you can label me up under that. Shit still come full circle like a total.
If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. Drillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tunnel, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I miss who I miss, how I'm not that. Drillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tunnel, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.